Hey baby dolls, it's Ashley, and today for the first video of the month of September, I wanted to talk about why I'm going to be doing a no-buy month this month as far as makeup and beauty products, and then show you some of the products that I'm hoping I can go ahead and use up this month since I'm not bringing anything new in. So if you want to see any of that, you're in the right place. Just keep watching. Alright, so the first thing I want to talk about is that this month I'm going to be doing a no-buy month. Of course, if there are things that I need, like if I run out of face cleansing wipes or toothpaste or things like that, I'm going to buy them, even though they are considered health and beauty products. If it's something I need, I'm going to buy it. But the thing is that we're nearing the end of the year, and I just started to feel like I had too many products coming in and not enough going out, you know? I couldn't use makeup as quickly as I was buying it. And while I am all about having a nice collection that I can keep in my room and kind of showcase, you know, I do love doing that. I also do kind of like to keep that collection at a reasonable size, at least for now. So I figure by not bringing anything new in for the month, for one, it gives me a chance to really rediscover the things that I already have and love. For two, it gives me a chance to use up a lot of products that I need to use before they go to waste. And three, it gives me a whole month to just sit back and really decide what things I genuinely want, because a lot of the times I think I want something and I wind up not getting it, and in a day or two it passes. I'm like, you know what, I would never even use that, and so it winds up being a good thing that I didn't buy it. Or sometimes I buy things and after I have it I'm like, this is ridiculous, I'm never going to use this, and so I wind up giving it away or something like that, you know. So this gives me a month to really just evaluate what I've been spending my money on, how I've been spending it, and to make the best decisions possible for the rest of the year going forward. So that's my goal for this month, and so now I'm going to show you some of the stuff I want to use up before the month is over, or at least before the year is over. So I've got one hair care item, some skincare, and then some makeup. So let's go ahead and start with the hair care. Is this Eva NYC Main Magic 10-in-1 primer, and this is actually something that I got from Ipsy. It looks like I am right about here in the bottle. So now for skincare, I have this little Pond's Rejuvenous Anti-Wrinkle Cream. You can see that I've used a pretty decent amount. It's right there. You can see my fingernail just touched it. Like, my fingernail barely went into the tip of it, so you can see how much is left in there. So next is this Nurtura replenishing cream from Avon Solutions, and again, this is just a cream. This is just a moisturizer that I'm basically just trying to use up for the sole purpose of just using it up. I've had it for a really long time. Not a really long time, but I've had it for a decent amount of time, and I just want to go ahead and use it. So I just want to go ahead and use up these moisturizers so that I can start trying out new ones. So then I've got this little Ladykin Aphanitic Snail Cream. It's an anti-wrinkle cream. It came in this adorable little snail container, and this came from Ipsy. So again, it was just a sample size. There wasn't really a whole lot in there to begin with. I have used most of it now. Then I've got this Clinique All About Eyes, which this stuff is great. It's just that I kind of forgot all about it. I used most of it and then just kind of forgot all about it. So next is this, look, I'm not even going to pretend to know how to pronounce that, okay? This is a restorative toner. This also came from Ipsy. I can't really tell. It's pretty close to empty as it is. I want to say it's already down to about here-ish. So I've got most of this used up, and I just want to use up the rest of it. I just don't want this to go to waste, and since there's not a lot of it left, I'd rather go ahead and just get it over with. I hate when I do that. I start using a product, I really like it, and then for whatever reason I just kind of forget about it, and like a third or half of the product winds up going to waste. So I'm trying to not let that happen to me anymore. So then last, because I don't really know if I should call this skincare or makeup, it's the Josie Maran Argan Enlightenment Illuminizer, and it is just a small size. This did also come from Ipsy. That seems to be a really common theme here. But what I've actually been doing with this lately is taking and mixing a drop of this into whatever moisturizer I'm using, and it looks absolutely amazing. But the thing is that I have another bottle of liquid highlight similar to this, and I want to use up the rest of this one before I start using the other one, because I don't want this one to get forgotten about and let it fall through the cracks. Okay, so now we're going to move into makeup. I'm going to try to go through this pretty quickly. The first is this Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. I have already purchased another bottle of this, but this is my older bottle. It is not quite my shade anymore, so I am just trying to go ahead and use up the last of this bottle. Then I've got this concealer, and this is from Sheer Cover, and I just forgot all about this, and I don't really use a lot of cream concealers like this, so I just want to go ahead and use this up. I just don't want it to go to waste. This is the Gillette Cushion Complexion. If you saw my $200 worth of free high-end makeup video, you know that this did get sent to me for free for the purposes of reviewing, but this one is in the shade 220 Sand, which means it will not work for me for that much longer because summer is almost over, so I do want to go ahead and use this up before it's too dark for me, because it's an amazing product and the last thing I want is for it to go to waste. Then I have this Maybelline Dream Lumi Concealer. Now, if you can see, the writing is all rubbed off. I've had this for a while. And this is another one where I've actually already purchased another one of these. So I am just trying to go ahead and use this one up. Then I've got a couple of color correcting products from Wet n Wild. Both of them have very, very little left in them, so it makes no sense to let them just sit in my makeup collection. I need to just go ahead and use them up because there's not that much left anyway. Next is this Hard Candy color correcting finishing powder, and really I just want to use this up just because there's another color correcting pressed powder by Hard Candy that I would like to try. Obviously I can't buy it this month, and who knows, by the end of this month I might not even want it anymore, but I can't justify buying another color correcting pressed powder by the exact same brand until I have used up this one. Alright, so next is this CoverGirl True Blend Mineral Powder, which as you can see, it's old. The little sifter thing's not even on there anymore. The powder puff is gone. I just want to go ahead and use this up. Next is this CoverGirl Cheekers Blush. It's not like my least favorite, it's not my most favorite, but I am just trying to go ahead and use it up at least before the year is over. And this is actually, I believe, my last item, is this Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. This is the sample size because, once again, it came in Ipsy. Because this one is already so close to empty, I want to remember to just go ahead and use it up before I use any other mascara. And that's everything. That's everything that I am trying to use up. Ideally, I would love it if I could use it all by the end of the month, but I know that that's not going to happen. Some of it I'm sure I can use all in September. Some of it is going to take more time than that, but I would ideally like to have all of this used up by the end of the year. So yeah, that's all I got for you today. Thank you all so very much for watching. I love you so much. If you liked this video, if you liked any of the products that I showed, anything, please give me a thumbs up. It helps me out more than you know. Leave any comments you'd like down below. Do you have any of these products? Do you want to try any of them? And of course, any video suggestions you have, anything you'd like to see on my channel in the future, just leave it in those comments down below. Please do not forget to subscribe before you go. I put out new videos every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. So if you subscribe and then hit that little notification bell down there, you will never miss a video. I love you all so much. I'll see you again soon. Bye.